Hello, Spirit Family. Thank you for joining me at Aquarian Node. I am getting ready to do a monthly reading for Aries. Let's see what y'all have going on for the month of August. Now remember, I do offer personal readings. All you have to do is shoot me a line via my email that is aquariannode@gmail.com, and I'd be more than happy to get you scheduled for a reading or whatever it is that you need. If you need help doing some spirit work, spell work, or a ritual, I'll be happy to help you with that as well. Pretty much whatever you need. Also, I just wanted to thank you all so much. Honestly, returning back to the channel, I was kind of nervous because I felt that I wasn't going to be very welcomed, you know, kind of like you guys just forgot about me. But to see that none of you, not to say that, you know, we haven't lost followers. I mean, of course we have. I think when I stopped doing readings at first, we had something like 700 something followers, and now we only have 369. However, I know that this is just a starting point for us as we get back into the groove of things, as we find our family, as we find our community. So I just want to thank you so much for your continued love and support. And remember, if the message don't vibe, let it ride. If this does not fit into your life, please do not try to force it to, okay? I was thinking about somebody's grandmother earlier. I don't know if that's going to be indicative for you all specifically, but a grandmother was filling my heart space as I was on my way to do the readings. So I don't know if that's significant. And she seemed healthy and fine. I feel like, well, not healthy and fine. I feel like there might be some energy around like being concerned for her. I didn't really dig into it when I felt it because I guess I was just in a rush. And I was just talking to my friend about that. Like, usually when it comes to those the intuition that just hits me, unless I have permission to look more deep into it, I usually leave that kind of stuff alone because I don't know. I just think it's rude to just be like, oh, this is what I'm sensing. You know, like those mediums on TV that just walk up to people and be like, do you have blah 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 going on? Like what if I don't want my business out there? You know what I mean? So I don't do that. When I get a feeling, I usually keep it to myself, and it doesn't happen that often because I have learned how to switch on and switch off. It was imperative that I did learn how to do that because last time I did the readings, and one of the reasons why I stopped doing readings for a while is because I didn't know how to turn it on and turn it off. And so it was hard to turn it off. So when I would be doing readings, I'd be absorbing everyone's energy, and it was just very difficult to shake. So yeah, I try to be more off than on, especially since there's only so much anxiety medication one can take. And y'all be stressing me. Anyway, so before I pull out all the clarifiers, let's look at what you have on the table right now. You've got the Nine of Swords in reverse here with the Emperor, which is your energy. The Emperor is Aries, so you're on the table. And I feel like you're for the month of August, you're going to be coming out of a very stale, very stagnant energy. Here, I feel like you're reclaiming your power, definitely. The Emperor is all he is about. His is a power that's so strong that it doesn't have to be spoken. It exudes from him, and it's very natural. And he is, you see how in this card in particular, he's holding the world, and he's holding the Ankh on his staff. So this is just about having total control over your world and your life, right? Like literally. So that's what I feel is going to be happening. You're going to be coming from a period of a lot of stress here, also frustration. Lots of stress and frustration I'm feeling, but it's very temporary. You have the Six of Cups here and the Two of Cups at the same time. So I feel like what you have been battling in the past is resolving itself. I do feel like a relationship, a partnership is rekindling here. Six of Cups energy is giving me also like a youthful, oh my gosh, who is that? Ain't that somebody's grandma? Ain't that somebody's grandma? I'm trying to tell you what I say. What do I say, y'all? That's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's someone's grandma. I'm good. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I knew. I felt like grandma was very important. So someone's very possibly just trying to rebuild a relationship with their grandmother with this Two of Cups energy. But yeah, I feel like you might be concerned about her health, but I just want to let you know that she is healthy. She's good. If you're hesitating about going to visit her, please don't. She's going to welcome you with open arms. She loves you. I feel like if you do kind of reconnect, it's going to be very freeing for you. I do feel it's not even just happiness, it's like a pure joy. So yeah, if you're holding out on that, I definitely suggest you go ahead and make that move. Okay, yeah, I feel like communication is going to be key with whatever it is that you have going on, because you have the King of Swords here, and sometimes when he pops up, I feel like manipulation. Even when he's upright, I still always feel manipulation. But here today, I'm not biased. I feel as though this is just an honest energy. I feel like this is someone that has nothing to hide and is willing to communicate truthfully and honestly about what's going on in their mind here. Yeah, and it's what I say. If you want to go visit her, your grandma, look at that. You got the Eight of Wands, which is can be indicative of travel here. So yeah, if you're thinking about going back to your childhood home, I think that's a wonderful idea. I don't see any issue with that, especially with the Eight of Wands. That's about travel that's successful. That's about travel that is completing. That, you know, it's action. It's very much fire energy because they're wands. So yeah, and then my eye, which I don't think I've ever noticed this before, but then you got those two bluebirds right here. So you're being supported. There's energy around you that is taking care of you, that's watching what you're doing and assisting you. So yeah, go ahead, make that trip to see whomever. For some of you, it's a grandma. Yeah, I felt it before I even left the store. Like, it's a grandma. But there is a forefront. At the forefront, there's a relationship here that. I'm so good. Sometimes I scare myself. It's not me though. It's always spirit. But yeah, your Ace of Swords here. What I say? Communication. This is about communication. If you're concerned that someone's hiding something from you, or you're hiding something from someone, don't be afraid to go ahead and talk this out. Open that door of communication here. Oops. Oh, cards flying on the floor. 1 second. So I feel like that was supposed to come out upright. Wow. Okay. I love getting all in y'all business. I don't have cable, so this is like my free entertainment. And I love when the storyline is a little juicy. I'm nosy. I feel like that's all Spirit wants from you. Okay. Let's not panic. Okay, all right. So, this mental stress that you've had, I know, okay. Yeah, so this new communication, again, you got another travel card, the Six of Swords here. So yeah, there is a need to smooth the waters here, to have this open, honest communication, serve as a new opportunity to strengthen your relationship here. This is giving me very much family energy for some reason. Like, I feel like this whole reading is regarding family. Entitlement just came to me. You may feel that someone's sense of entitlement is a little bit overwhelming, and so it causes you to kind of sit back a little bit and sharing your emotions here. With this Ace of Cups in reverse, yeah, there's a lot of emotions that are being hidden. Nine of Cups, again, like, you don't want that energy. You don't want the stagnation that's going on and the standoffishness that's going on right now. But remember, you have control over how you're going to handle the situation. Just because it is this way right now doesn't mean it always has to be. Someone has to take, be courageous enough to work on things. Here we go. The Eight of Pentacles. That is the work harder card. You got the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands here. So eights might be significant for you as well. Oh, August. It's the 8th month. I'm trying to tell you, that's awesome. Yeah, August here is going to be about traveling, maybe getting in that last minute vacation, and go see someone that reminds you of home, brings you that peace, and once you do, all of that's going to clear up. This is a lot of air energy, which is interesting since you're a fire sign, but it's all about the mental space. Swords represent the mental. So, and with this Ace of Cups being in reverse too, that's giving me so much emotions being hidden, emotions being ignored. It's okay if you have to put in a little bit more work to make this relationship, to repair this relationship, or to make sure that it is stable. That's no problem. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you just have to do that. Nothing wrong with it. All relationships always need a little bit of work. I'm getting such heavy downloads right now. Family, very important here. Very important for the month of August. Now I'm just going to pull out some advice. Now you know this deck is the wild unknown. So it does not mince words. There's the 9 of Swords again. It doesn't mince words. It doesn't sugarcoat anything. It tells you how it is, like it is. And it doesn't apologize for it. All right, so you have the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands again is about getting ready to take that action. So you're in, with it being in your advice, you want to go ahead and start preparing. Prepare the things you want to say, prepare the things that you want to do, prepare for the emotional commitment that this is going to require. Yeah, but it's time. You got the Hangman energy here. So you've been sitting back kind of in this Emperor state, sitting back, minding your own business, and not really involving yourself in too many things. But your advice is to take what you know, take what you learn, take what you're getting from this reading and applying it to your life in real time here. You're emotionally more cognizant of things, of your feelings and such. You got the 9 of Swords again. So that's 2 times you got the 9 of Swords. So obviously this is really weighing heavy on you. And you don't have to admit it out loud, but just know it, be able to admit to yourself that you are feeling a type of way about the way things are going. And if you want to be able to fix that, you're going to have to make a sacrifice here. But the stress is it's almost tangible. I can kind of feel it. I'm trying not to, but I do feel it a little bit in my aura here. It's like you're knocking at the door and I'm like, no one no habla inglés. Anyway, you also have the 4 of Swords. What I love about this card is the Lamb. You see how the light is emanating from its forehead? So that's like the 3rd eye area. I feel what this card means more than anything is like clarity, right? You're receiving the positive energy, the downloads, and it's bringing you a sense of peace. Notice also it's on the head, right? So that's like the mind. And a lot of these cards are swords, which is telling me that you need to get out of your head here. I know a lot of times when I see this card, I feel like relaxation is the focal point, and it is, but more than anything, it's about accepting positive energy into your heart space, and not only accepting it, but also being willing to provide it to others as well, right? Because we are what we put out, and if you're putting out positive energy, expect to receive that back. Now, I don't think we need a timing card, but I'll do one anyway, just in case. But yeah, these 8s, it's giving me very strong August energy. This is definitely what you got going on this month. That's twice you got. Oh, you got 3 9s. Got the Nine of Swords twice, and then you got the Nine of Cups. So this possibly energy is going to go into September as well. Right now, I'm just asking. Actually, I'm just asking what Spirit wants you to know, because we already know the time frame. But I love these cards. They're very good. Maybe we can get the day of the week. They're very good at pinpointing time. Very helpful. 8. 8, y'all. Everything is in progress, right? Everything is in progress. 3 of Wands energy, absolutely. But this is happening in August. It's gonna begin in August here. Oh man, so many things. Look, you got the sun right there. It's Leo season, and they're represented by the sun. It's 8. So get ready for August. Get ready to mend any broken areas in your family, in your immediate environment here, immediate family, specifically grandmother again. But yeah, so those are the messages that I have for you, Aries, for the month of August. And remember, if this message don't vibe, let it ride. Please don't force this into your life if it does not fit into your life. Remember, I love you, support you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if the message vibes. And I will speak with you again soon. Bye, Aries.